Hey everyone, it's about 9:47 in the morning. I'm on my lunch break. Yeah, it's hard to believe I am. But I am. I'm on my lunch break. I went to work today, came into work today at 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, I had to clock in at 5:30 in the morning as a smoke shop cashier. Basically, I have to help open the store, and my register, except for maybe a few self-checkouts, my register is the only real register open. So, yeah, I've been up since then. Actually, I've been up a little longer than that. But, of course, when you have kids over and they don't quite grasp, oh, this person's got to be, this guy's got to have some peace and quiet so they can rest a little bit. It doesn't quite help the situation, you know what I'm saying? But, anyway, I wanted to do this little video because I wanted to mention this for a while. As many of you know, with my first Topics on My Mind podcast, which I hope to do many of, whether or not they're exclusively here on YouTube or at these other places, I will let you know in time. But I will let you know that right now you can find me on what is known as SoundCloud. Now, according to some people, SoundCloud is basically the YouTube of audio. In other words, you could do your audios and your podcasts and stuff like that. And I do apologize to anybody that couldn't really hear me the first time. I was using a mic, and I should have turned up the volume a little bit on that, and I apologize. But yeah, I am currently on SoundCloud. I am also part of Blog Talk Radio. I have yet to... Well, I do have something on Blog Talk, but the thing is I can't figure out how to take an uploaded file, if you will, and use it as my first show. I haven't figured that out yet. But in time I will. I just don't know how much it's going to cost to basically start doing Blog Talk Radio. I mean, I've noticed that OTRS Central has not really done that many podcasts lately. And even if they have, it's been few and in between, and I can only guess it's due to the expense of Blog Talk Radio. But again, that's just my opinion. But yeah, I am on SoundCloud now. I am on Blog Talk. The difference with SoundCloud, even though people say it's the YouTube of audio, is if you want to have that unlimited time frame, if you want that unlimited minutes, you have to pay. Now, I don't know if it's a monthly fee or if it's just a one-time deal. I got to look into it. But basically, you got to pay. You got to pay to play, or pay to record, or pay to upload. You basically got to pay, again, I don't know how much, to use SoundCloud's unlimited resources. And it's the same with Blog Talk. Now, I know there are other places like Stitcher and iHeart and all that are good options. Pretty good options, if you will. But right now, it's probably not the best options financially for me, unless proven otherwise. Unless I can find unless they are financially affordable to pay a monthly fee or a one-time fee for. It's just not going to happen, if you know what I mean. It's just not going to happen until the time is right. So unless there's a free YouTube-like audio site where there is no pain, where there basically is an unlimited resource, unlimited minutes to upload stuff on, again, without paying, then I would be happy. But right now, basically, the only negative with SoundCloud is you only have 2 hours. And I think the more you pay, the more you get. Now, I think the unlimited doesn't cost too much, but let's just put it this way. Financially, it would not be in my best interest right now. Maybe it would be, maybe it wouldn't be. I mean, I know some people say, well, if you get it out of the way, you don't have to worry about it. And it's true, you don't. But here's what I've noticed with SoundCloud. 2 hours is free. If you're a new member, 2 hours is free. If you want 4 hours, you got to pay as a member. And that would be okay. You want 4 hours, you have to pay. If you want unlimited, you have to pay. So, yeah, it's a good option. A lot of people like it. A lot of people have recommended it. The only problem is you got to pay for certain parts of it. So, positive is it is basically like YouTube of audio. It's the audio version of YouTube. Negative is you got to pay for the 4 hours, for additional hours, like 4 hours or unlimited hours. You get what I'm saying? Block Talk, again, on the other hand, is more like a call-in kind of thing, more of a live show kind of thing. So, but I think you could also upload your archives of what you've already recorded. I have to figure that out. Hopefully I can. If not, we'll see. And again, I don't know. Hold on for a sec. And again, I don't know, what Stitcher will consist of or iHeart, but there's got to be an option out there where you don't have to pay money for an unlimited unloading of audio files on an audio YouTube-like site. There's got to be. But yeah, I'm on SoundCloud and of course on Blog Talk and maybe in the future some other places. But the reason is because pretty much, podcasts are basically a big thing, and it just allows people to just sit back and do their own thing. Just, they could be as they are. They could be in the freaking shorts they can be in shorts and in a tank top. They could have just woken up maybe an hour or so from sleep and they start doing the podcast. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter because sometimes you can do a call and sometimes you don't. And then sometimes, of course, you have a podcast where you could just do the podcast, have an audio version, but also have the camera on you. So that's pretty cool too. I've seen that with the Punk Effect by Punk the NES, by Pat the NES Punk. So, but yeah, I'm on SoundCloud at bwrosas. I'm on Blog Talk at bwrosas. And probably the same if I get onto Stitcher and iHeart in the near future. But that's about it. Just thought I'd let you guys know, and I'm out. Let me know what you guys think down below.